Now, White Pine County Daily News with Wyatt Cox.
NKELY News, sponsored by Sahara Motors, the Kawasaki KX450 built out of the box with everything you need to dominate the track. Check it out today at Sahara Motors and let the good times roll. We got up to 93 degrees at Yellen Field yesterday. Look for mostly fair skies, areas of patchy smoke this afternoon. Look for today's high around 95 degrees. National Weather Service has issued a heat advisory for White Pine County from 11 Friday morning until 9 o'clock Friday night. Forecasters expecting high temperatures between 97 and 102 degrees in areas including Ely, McGill, Lund, Ruth, and surrounding communities. Officials warn that the heat could cause illness and urge residents to drink plenty of fluids, stay out of direct sunlight, use air conditioning when possible, and check on your neighbors and loved ones. No flock cameras in Elko. Aileen Kahn writes in today's Elko Daily Free Press that community members shared concerns over a potential grant for flock cameras during Tuesday's City Council meeting. Their voices were heard loud and clear. Police Chief Kyle Ward told the council he didn't recommend them at this time, and the council voted unanimously not to go after a federal grant to get them. The conversation comes at a time when White Pine County residents are questioning the existence of the cameras in White Pine County. Flock cameras were approved with minimal discussion in the March 2026 White Pine County budget meetings. In an email yesterday to KELY, Sheriff Scott Henroyd told us flock cameras help law enforcement locate vehicles connected to active investigations, such as stolen vehicles or missing person alerts. Sheriff Henroyd said the system only provides alerts on specific plates entered by law enforcement, with safeguards in place to prevent misuse. Turning to the sheriff's office blotter for Tuesday, a DUI arrest tied to a domestic disturbance in the county. Deputies arrested 40-year-old Charles F. Campbell of McGill on charges of driving under the influence and driving with a revoked license. Another person involved in the incident transported to a healthcare facility for assistance. Campbell is innocent until convicted in a court of law. Deputies also investigated a theft, responded to city and county disturbance calls, handled a two-vehicle crash in Ely, and recovered found property. Reports of a highway rollover, a reckless semi-truck, and a roadside brush fire referred to the appropriate agencies. We start our morning update of wildfires across the region in Elko County. The chimney fire, about 20 miles northwest of Midas, is now almost 21,000 acres. It is 80% contained. Fire activity has remained minimal, allowing crews to transition command to a Type 4 incident team. Firefighters will continue mopping up hot spots and patrolling the perimeter. Little additional fire growth is expected. Turning to Lander County, the new Pass fire, about 30 miles northwest of Austin, has grown to more than 23,000 acres. It is now 15% contained. More than 230 firefighters assigned to the blaze. Hot, dry, windy weather expected to increase fire activity through the coming days as crews continue building containment lines and working to protect infrastructure and natural resources. And to our south, the Quail Springs fire in Lincoln County is up to 13,500 acres. No containment of that blaze. The lightning-caused fire burning on Nevada Test and Training Range and BLM lands, fueled by dry grass and pinyon juniper. Hot, dry, windy conditions driving fire activity there, but no evacuations ordered, no structures threatened. Crews continue working to slow the fire's northward spread. To election news now, Nevada Secretary of State Cisco Aguilar asking the Trump administration for details behind its claim that nearly 16,000 non-citizens may be registered to vote in the state. Aguilar says Nevada will work to remove ineligible voters, but wants information on how the federal government reached its conclusions, including what databases and matching methods were used. Aguilar calls the claim speculative. Federal officials say the review is part of a broader effort to verify voter eligibility nationwide. 73-year-old Washington woman killed Monday morning in a motorcycle crash on Highway 50 over in Eureka County. Nevada Highway Patrol says Karen Thompson of Snohomish lost control of her BMW motorcycle about 18 miles west of Eureka. The motorcycle slid, overturned. Thompson was ejected. She was pronounced dead at the scene. That crash still under investigation. Nevada investing more than $50 million to strengthen rural health care across the state. The Nevada Health Authority announced new Rural Health Transformation Program awards Wednesday, funding medical residency programs, provider recruitment, and health care training. The money will bring doctors and other programs and other providers to rural communities, expand nursing and apprenticeship programs, and improve access to services including behavioral health, dental care, and emergency medical services. Nevada received $180 million in the program's first year through a federal rural health care initiative. Powerball jackpot continues to climb, reaching an estimated $707 million after no ticket matched all 6 numbers in Wednesday night's draw. The jackpot has now gone nearly 3 months without a winner. Next drawing Saturday night. The cash option on that $707 million annuity would be $310 million. Now, one player in Maryland did win a $1 million Match 5 prize. And in Las Vegas, a former member of Congress celebrated a Las Vegas wedding this week. TMZ reporting former Georgia Representative Marjorie Taylor Greene married Brian Glenn Tuesday at the Bellagio's Terrazza di Sogno. The couple picked their marriage license up in downtown Las Vegas last Friday, celebrated with family and friends, including a little casino action with craps, roulette, and slot machines after the ceremony. Greene resigned from Congress earlier this year, while Glenn works as a White House correspondent for Real America's Voice. At 8:20 for Sahara Motors, that's your check of news from White Pine County and the state of Nevada.
You see lots of commercials on television telling you to drive a little and save a lot. Dealers wanting you to drive to Salt Lake, Elko, Reno, and even Las Vegas. But ask them one question. What happens if there's a problem? Do you have to drive 3, 4, or even 6 hours to get service? Here at Sahara Motors in Ely, we service everything we sell right here in White Pine County. Shop here first, get our best deal, and you get that best deal by telling Shauna that Wyatt sent you by. Then if you want, shop other places. When you account for the drive, you'll find that it pays you to be a part of the Sahara Motors family. Stop by Sahara Motors, just about a mile north of Ely on US 93. Sahara Motors, we are White Pine proud.
Tell Shauna Wyatt sent you by.